Thank you so much, Lisa, for that beautiful introduction. Thanks, Steffi, for having me. Yeah, my name is Niclas Molinder. I'm a songwriter and music producer from Sweden. Today we're going to talk about music and AI, but I will start to talk a bit about the music industry in general first. I've been writing and producing music for over 20 years to artists all over the world, and I have something that the majority of other creators don't have. I have a curiosity how the music industry works. All the creators I know, they love to be in the studio, create music, and when they receive the royalty statements, they scream, shout, and complain that is too less, and then they go back to the studio and forget about it, and that's how it goes. I got really interested in what is it that make the industry so messed up, and why do I not get the money I expect, and why do I not understand? So 10 years ago, I had a great opportunity and honor to team up with these two gentlemen. I love to show off this picture because it makes me feel like a better songwriter for a few seconds. It's Björn Ulvaeus from ABBA and Max Martin, one of the biggest pop songwriters and producers in history. We've created two things together. Session Studio, as Lisa said, which is a tool that helps creators in the studio to capture the information about who did what, where, and when on a song. The information that the whole industry needs to be able to find them and pay them and credit them. And we creators, we are not so much into admin, so therefore we need to be educated. And therefore we also started a foundation called Music Rights Awareness Foundation. Together with the UN agency WIPO in Geneva, we have partnered with them and created a consortium called WIPO for Creators, based on an idea I had to build a scalable digital awareness platform for creators, somewhere where they can go and find the real information about things that is correct, has the right terminology, and with a tone of voice that they understand. It took some time to work to get into WIPO. And I'm a musician, and that world is completely different from what I know. Everything I thought I knew about bureaucracy was just to throw away and start all over again. But we have done amazing things. So we are now launching something called CLIP. CLIP stands for Creators Learn Intellectual Property, and it's we simplified it, and so we will just call it CLIP. CLIP is an education platform that will be available for free to all creators in the whole world from October 31st-ish. Yeah, I know, it's technology we're talking about here, but in October we will release it. We have managed to get the whole music industry to support us through the 14 trade organizations that represent the music industry internationally, all from the creators all the way to DIMA, which is the trade organization for Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon and Apple. What we've done together is we have made one place to go to where the truth is how things work, legally correct. We have also finally aligned on a terminology that is correct and consistent with a tone of voice in a lot of videos. So this is something we're really proud of, and for everyone you know that creates music, please let them know that this is going to happen. But let's quick now, we're talking the music industry. I mean, the music industry is crazy right now. It allows more people than ever to create music, which is beautiful, because you don't need so much equipment anymore to create music, a laptop or even a phone. This is great, but it also creates challenges. The amount of content released on a daily basis is insane. There's over 120,000 songs released every day on Spotify. But there are also hundreds of millions of euros every year that are unclaimed, that don't find their way back to the creators because we cannot find them. So there are huge challenges in the industry. And that's what Max, Björn, and I want to solve through our initiatives on our side. But this needs to be a collaboration with the whole industry. Now we're adding AI into this. And the title for my presentation or my keynote was New Opportunities for Creators, but I actually added a question mark in the end. Is it good? Is it opportunities? What is it? So talk about AI in music. It's a topic that I need 3-4 hours to talk about. I have 6 minutes and 58 seconds left here, so we will keep it super, super high level. I've seen during my years in the music industry, different technologies come and go and trends and gets hype. Blockchain was around for I don't know how many years. I've heard so many panels about how blockchain is going to save the music industry. Nothing really happened and no one talks about it anymore. Then NFTs came. That's going to change the whole thing. That was the quickest trend I've seen from a technology because no one talks about it anymore. Now AI is on everyone's, every panel, every conference, you read about it all the time. And this time, I really think it's for real. Because I've never seen something from a technical perspective come so fast and change so much in a short period of time. So to explain really high level how it affects the music industry and the creators. First, the creators. How can they benefit from using new technology? Technology has always been around to help creators create music. But now the tools are getting better. And that is first to do compositions, the music, the notes, the chords, the rhythms, lyrics. More or less every songwriter I know use ChatGPT to write lyrics nowadays. I do it as well. It's super good. But we get to the challenges in a bit. So creator gets tools that are really, really good to create music. And I see that as a really positive thing. The next group of people using AI in music are the music users. And now we can start talking about challenges. Music users. Let's talk about companies, organizations that want to use music in their commercials, for example. It's pretty complicated to get a song that is out there, released by an artist, to get all the rights to use that specific song for a period of time for something. Now, anyone can get that music more or less for a flat fee. You don't have to care about licensing from more than one part. So this is going to challenge how the creators that creates the music can get their music synced on other things, commercial movies. Insane. Some companies with AI tools can now do their own music. I'm going to give you an example about that, how it can be done. And next, consumers. When I listen to a streaming service on my phone, I pick songs sometimes, but I'm playlisting. I think that we will get music special made for us when we start press play in the streaming service because they know what I like. So will there be need of more songs? If the music is generated for me directly when I'm listening, who knows? What I know, though, is that music is created with one key component, passion. People will always create music because we love to create music. So, of course, it will not die out. Of course not. So, with all these challenges, we get quick into law. What does the law say about this? Could a fully AI-generated song in itself be copyright protected by law? Yes, in practical it actually can. And then we need to divide what the song actually is. A song is based on two things. It's a musical work that what the songwriters are doing, and then the recording that the performers and the artists are doing. To copyright protect something as a musical work, it needs to be original. No AI algorithm or no AI machine in the world can come up with a song only by itself. It needs to learn and listen to others. So in other fact, all songs that an AI machine creates, is it really original? Or is it learned from someone else? Can we copyright protect it? A sound recording, on the other hand, don't have to be original and can be protected even if it comes from an AI machine. There are so many court cases going on in the world right now regarding this, and we will see a lot of it, and who knows what's going to happen. But the legal side of AI-generated music creates turbulence. And lastly, before I'm going to give you a couple of fun examples, one big problem for the creators, not only because of AI, but the enormous amount of songs released all the time. Since all streaming, not all, some of them have different royalty models, but the majority of the streaming services out there have a pro rata royalty system, which then is depending on how many songs are there, how many listeners are there, and then we divide the money on that. So music creators gets diluted if we start adding AI-generated music in. I mean, what we think 20,000 songs per day is a lot. Maybe it's going to be 500,000, a couple of millions per day. How do we control that? And how do we avoid human creators being diluted by machine music? Should machine music have less royalty rates? Should AI-generated song needs to be marked as an AI-generated song? These are types of questions that we will see a lot in the future. Quick now, I will run over, sorry, just 2 minutes. I will give you now a couple of examples of AI-generated music. Mr. Cash and the bands and the artists below, what do they have in common? Not so much. I'd never think that he would do a cover on any of those songs. But now I'm going to play you a song where Mr. Cash sings a song of each of them in one song. Sounds like this.
Hello, I'm not Johnny Cash. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress
Sounds good.
me everywhere. Oh, come on, Barbie, let's go party, 'cause I'm in a Barbie world. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever, friendship never ends. Up in my hands, up playing my song. The butterflies fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a party in the USA.
When Miley Cyrus on that, you know? And all this with a machine that can recreate his voice. Really cool, scary, I don't know. So that's one example. Another example, I did myself on my computer. It took less than 10 minutes. The video you're going to see is, of course, belongs to Universal Studios, but the music I created in less than 10 minutes. I just told the machine what I wanted. It popped out like that, in sync, exactly in the length of it. So that's 2 examples of what we can do, and then it's up to you all to judge, is that good or bad for creators? Question mark on that. If you are interested to join us in our work to help creators together with the UN, please contact me, let me know if you're interested. We love to collaborate. Thank you so much for listening.